Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, guys, as you see this video, double tap the screen. Also, if you're watching from other platforms, drop your city and state. Let me know where you're tuning in from. This is the Blank Spot, and we are a sublimation blanks and supply company. We're located in Columbia, South Carolina, or right outside of Columbia, South Carolina. And we're going to be talking to you today about how to use our single color transfers on colored shirts. That's what we're going to be talking about. How to use our single color transfers on colored shirts. Now, there's a lot of talk about not being able to use polyester shirts, colored shirts, or not being able to use colored shirts for sublimation. But you can use polyester shirts for sublimation if you use a single color transfer. Now, it's not going to work out for you as well if you try to use a full color transfer because there's no white sublimation ink, and because there's no white sublimation ink, then you got to think about, hey, you know what? That background, that platform, this actual white background, because this is 100% sublimation hoodie. This is a canvas. We're using this white to make this white lettering in here. So there is no white in sublimation. So guys, if you're just jumping on, we're going to go ahead and do a quick tutorial. Actually, I'm going to give you a bonus. We're going to do 3 colored shirts, and then we're going to do 1 white shirt. And we're going to show you how to use our sublimation transfers, our single color sublimation transfers on colored shirts. So if that's you and you want to know, go ahead and hang on. We're going to be using this heat press. This is 15 by 15 heat press, 15 by 15 heat press. And what I did was I already checked my pressure. So you're going to want to check your pressure. Okay. Once you check your pressure for your garment, then you want to make sure you know your temperature and time. Today I'm going to be using 385 degrees for 55 seconds. Okay. So when you get our sublimation transfers, you're going to get a small little card with the instruction. Okay. Valerie, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. Lakeisha, don't worry about it. We got time. You know what I'm saying? I got time if you got time. What you're going to do is you're going to get a recommendation of pressing instructions, temperature, and time when you get our transfers. Okay. So now, what I want you guys to do is if you feel like you're going to be getting some value, if you're getting some value from this, don't just watch. You need to have more viewers in order to get more viewers, because it's my responsibility once you get on here. I need you guys to share. I need to share these videos. I need to share this information and share this content. So if you are someone who is new to sublimation, or if you know someone who's new to sublimation and you're thinking about getting started, but you just don't know what to do or how to get started, then you can see these videos as I do share a little bit of tutorials, a small bit of tutorials while I'm actually selling. Then you can actually see how to use our products. So right now I'm going to be using, I think the first one I'm going to do is this kind of I think it's like a gold. I guess this would be a gold shirt. This is 100% polyester. The brand of the shirt is Gildan. Okay. This is a Gildan shirt. Now I'm using these shirts because you can find 100% polyester color shirts. They're out there on the market. So you have to find it. Okay. You have to find it. That means you got to do your own research. If I tell you to go get a brand of a shirt, it may not benefit you in price. It may not benefit you in your budget. Okay. So um, if you decide that you want to involve yourself in this, then that's what you can actually do. So I have my heat press set up. My time, my heat press is actually heated up. My time, once again, and my temperature. My temperature is going to be 385 for 55 seconds. Now, if you're new to making t-shirts, specifically sublimation t-shirts, you're going to want to get you invest in this. This is a HTV sizing chart. Okay, this is a HTV sizing chart, and you can get this from anywhere, any place that sells it. So you can actually research sizing chart. I'm not about to market anybody else's business on here. I know where I got it from, but I'm not marketing anybody else's business on here because I'm not getting paid for it. Sounds selfish? Stupid. So you can find out where you can get these. This is a t-shirt sizing chart. You can get them from anywhere. Okay, anywhere that basically sells crafting products. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to know how to read this. Most people getting into crafting, most people getting into crafting don't know how to measure. So let me tilt my camera down for my other audience so you guys can see what I'm doing. If you guys cannot see what I'm doing, uh, let me know if you guys can see. Hopefully you can see. Tilt that down a little bit. Make sure you check out our pictures that we have. Make sure you check out the pictures that we have on our TikTok shop. I am selling TikTok live. So if you guys have a question about a product that you see on there, make sure you go ahead and ask. I have no problems with answering questions about our products and our services. Okay. So this sizing chart is going to let you know in this your shirt and also your design. Okay. I'm also going to be doing two things. I'm going to be doing a pocket logo as well. So I'm going to put a pocket logo on here as well, a chest logo as well. It's going to go on the left hand side. Now, this actually helps you to do this. You got the right side and you have the left side. The chest logo is going to go on the left side. All right. We do provide you with pocket logo size transfers. Our pocket logo size transfers are going to be 3.5 inches. If you're looking for something bigger or smaller, it's your choice. Um, I've seen people do as big as 5 inches. I've not seen people do bigger than that, but it depends on what you want to do. Okay, your choice, your option. Now, what I'm going to do next is, as this heats up, I'm just gonna kind of measure this to kind of get an idea of where I'm putting this on here. Once again, I'm here to sell my products. So if you have questions about our transfers, our sublimation transfers, or any blanks that you see, definitely check them out. We're talking about how to use a single color black transfer, sublimation transfer on a colored shirt. 100% polyester, guys. This has to be a 100% polyester shirt. We're not using cotton. Sublimation is not for cotton. Okay. So as this heats up, I'm trying to gauge where I want to put my pocket logo. Because I'm going to put my pocket logo on my chest. Okay. Now, before I take this down, I'm just placing this in here. It's going to be it's going to be approximately 4 inches coming in and approximately 4 inches coming down. Okay, 3 to 4 inches coming down. So my chest measuring apparatus is going to help me to measure this where it needs to be. Okay, now this is going to be something that you're going to want to do to be creative. If you're looking to sell, you're looking to sell t-shirts and you want to sell to your customers and you want to keep some type of creation going on or be creative, you got to think about it. How can I pique their interest? How can I get their attention and sell my items? So I'm going to share with you how we're going to be using our sublimation transfers, our sublimation transfers to actually make money. Okay, that's what we're here to do. We're here. If you got a business, you're here to make money. If you're not here to make money, then you may be on the wrong platform. All right. But if you have a business or a side hustle, you're here to make money. I'm going to show you how you can make money using our sublimation transfers, specifically the colored transfers. Excuse me, the one color, single color transfers on colored 100% polyester shirt. So I'm going to pre-press this. I'm going to pre-press this. This should be hot enough for me to pre-press. It's at 200. I'm just going to get some of the moisture out. Okay, that's all I'm doing. And if you guys got any questions, make sure you check out our transfers. If you got any questions about seeing something else, we have other items on here. We got about 82 or 83 items on our shop. All you have to do is click on the orange shopping cart, select that orange shopping cart, and then you can scroll down to see the other transfers we have. Right now, I'm sharing the Christian transfers. Why am I sharing the Christian transfers? Because the Christian transfers is an anytime transfer. It's an anytime sublimation game sheet. You can sell the Christian transfers in any season, not just for Valentine's Day, not just for Black History, not just for Mardi Gras, not just for St. Patrick's Day, not just for Mother's Day, but anytime. Okay, that's an audience that you can capture by selling this item anytime. Okay, so you want to see about how you can use these transfers to sell apparel anytime. Now, if you don't have do not have a t-shirt measuring apparatus, the general rule of thumb is to be 3 fingers from the base of the collar. Okay, three fingers from the neck of the collar. So when I put this on here, I'm going to put it to the edge. I'm going to put it to the edge of the t-shirt. So as I lay the t-shirt flat, my measuring apparatus is going to go to the very tip. Okay, trying to give you guys as much value as I can give you. There are lines on. There are lines on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place my pocket size logo on the left chest. You want to straighten your shirt out as much as you can because you want your shirt to be straight. I know some business owners have nice high profile heat presses with the little laser lights, or they have laser lights hanging from their top so they can actually get everything straight. That's also an option. Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. That's also an option if you want to do that. Once again, I don't know where you can get that, but you can definitely Google it, okay? Heat tape. We do have heat tape on my TikTok shop. So if you're interested in purchases of heat tape that is not going to stain your substrate, you definitely can shop with us here at our TikTok shop. We have heat tape. Heat tape is going to be available in sizes 10 millimeters and 25 millimeters. When you purchase the heat tape, you're going to get 2 for that price. Okay. Remember, when you're doing shirts for women, you have to account for the bust size, the build of the person. That's really going to matter. So you really got to know your customer, or even ask those questions if you're going to be doing like that. You may want to ask those questions, especially if you're doing custom items. If you're not doing custom items or um, personalized items, it's not going to matter. This is where my pocket or my chest logo is going to go. Okay, that's where my chest logo is going to go. I'm at 296 degrees. I have to get to 385. It is heating up, guys. So if you have any questions about our products and or our services, make sure you ask. We're looking at the Christian gang sheet right now, the Christian sublimation gang sheet. That gang sheet is going to come with 12, 11-inch sublimation transfers. 12, 11 sublimation except 12, 11-inch sublimation transfers for just $12. If you're watching from another location, you can see the link in the description. Okay, how to purchase those substrates and those transfers. Now I do have Teflon. I do have a Teflon cover over my heat press, and the reason why I have that on there because sometimes the heat presses get a little hot, and I don't want to scorch. I don't want to scorch my substrate. Um, our sublimation paper does not bleed. We're using our own sublimation paper. As a matter of fact, if you're interested in purchasing sublimation paper, that is on our TikTok shop as well. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share the tape with you. Give me a second. I'm going to share the heat tape with you while we're waiting for our heat press to heat up. Since I mentioned that, that's our heat tape. You're going to get a 10 millimeter and a 25 millimeter for $10.99. Okay. Grand Rising to you. Yes, I am sublimating on a 100% polyester um, gold sublimation shirt. We're not just subbing on color shirts, we're subbing on polyester shirts, 100% polyester shirt. And this is a black transfer. That's your heat tape. And if you're interested in purchasing our sublimation paper, the blank spot sublimation paper, that's our paper. I know you guys as crafters, you're probably a part of a lot of different groups, whether they're whether you found them through the current platform that you're watching, or you found it somewhere else. You're probably a part of a lot of different groups. Just understand that just because somebody doesn't talk about how you can do it, that doesn't mean that you cannot do it. Sublimation is for polyester. Sublimation loves 100% polyester. But that does not mean you cannot sublimate on colors. You cannot get a full colored picture on a colored shirt. The colors are not going to jive. They're not going to gel. But we're talking about sublimating. We're talking about sublimating a single color, which is black, a black transfer onto a colored shirt. Okay, that's what we're doing right now. We're not doing a full color transfer. We're doing a black transfer on a 100% polyester shirt. If you've not tried this before, you can actually try this. It does work. It will work better with 100% polyester shirt. And I recommend that if you got a customer that's saying, hey, well, you know what? I want some shirts, or you may be advertising some of your apparel. And sublimation, once again, is very inexpensive as far as the transfers are concerned. However, some of the shirts may be a little bit more expensive. Well, if you can get some inexpensive transfers to make it make sense financially, it's going to make sense. And once you do that, now you can offer your customers items like the single colors. Lots of people are buying single color transfers in screen print. Lots of people are getting single color transfers in screen print, and they're putting them on cotton shirts. There's no difference. There's no difference from getting a single color transfer in sublimation and putting it on a 100% polyester shirt. There's no difference. The only difference is you won't feel that image on there. Okay. The only difference is the mindset and not wanting to invest in that polyester shirt. So now I am not going to, I don't remember having anything on here. So I don't think I should have any transfer on here, but I'm going to go ahead and press this, and we're pressing at 380 degrees for 55 seconds. Now it's up to you to remember and to also clean off your surface, just in case you had some previous transfer on your heat press. For this example, I'm not really worried about it because it's just an example, but it's up to you to make sure that you don't have any transfer on your on the heat press. The reason why I said, once again, the reason why I'm using this Teflon sheet cover, because sometimes the heat press will get too hot and it will scorch the shirt. Okay, sometimes it'll get too hot and it will scorch the shirt. Questions or comments? Let's go back to the transfers that I'm actually using. I'm using the Christian transfers. These are 12 11-inch sublimation transfers for just $12. You can get them right now in a TikTok shop. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is in real time, so you'll be able to see this in real time. Now tell me your customers wouldn't like this. They'd love it. Okay, so I'm not done. I'm not done. This is a full color. This is a solid color, 100% polyester shirt with a single color transfer. A single color transfer. And it's popping. Now you're not going to be able to do this on a 50-50 or a cotton blend. It's not going to come out like this. It will come out, but it won't come out as vibrant as this. Once again, it's our paper, and here's our ink release. There's no ink left on the paper. So I'm going to flip this shirt over. And I'm going to put the other design on the back. I'm going to put the 11-inch transfer on the back of the shirt. It's going to be approximately 5 inches. Approximately 5 inches from the back of the top of the shirt. Approximately 5 inches. How do I know? I read it. I researched it. Okay? And I've been doing this for a little while. So I'm in good shape right now. I'm going to make this center. I'm going to take my transfer. And you always want to try to cut your transfer as straight as you can so you can get it lined up. So let me straighten this out. This particular one, I'm sharing our Christian transfers. This particular transfer is a Black History transfer. I apologize. Let me correct that. This particular transfer is a Black History transfer. And they do come in several different ones. So they do come in single and full color. This particular one, I apologize. It's a Black History transfer, but we're going to be doing single colors, okay? We're doing black transfers on a colored shirt. And the whole idea is to get this to where it is straight. So you may have to adjust this. For all the newbies out there, you may have to adjust this. Okay? You're just jumping on. We're doing a single color transfer, black transfer on a 100% gold polyester shirt on a 15 by 15. 380 degrees for 55 seconds. Has anybody done a black sublimation transfer on a 100% polyester colored shirt? If you've done that, type a number 2 in the comments. If you tried this before, type a number 2 in the comments. Absolutely. If you would try this on a colored shirt, 100% polyester shirt, if you would try this, type a number 3 in the comments if you're looking to try this. I am pressing a black sublimation transfer onto a 100% polyester colored shirt. That's it. You got your front pocket, and you just created a shirt. Just that simple. Using the black transfers, the single color black transfers on a 100% polyester shirt. Let's go with the next one. I like colors. And a lot of people like colors as well. But they're afraid because of what they heard. They heard somebody say that you can't do something. Well, it's not necessarily that you can't do it. It's just that there are rules to sublimation. There's rules to sublimation, okay? And I'm telling you, I'm showing you that it works. So there's rules to sublimation. And what happens is a lot of people are not successful in sublimation, or they discount sublimation because they heard somebody say, well, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can. Now, if I try this with a full color transfer, most likely it's not going to work because, it's going to transfer, but it's not going to be the same colors. The colors are going to be different, okay? It is going to transfer, but the colors are not going to be the same. Colors are not going to be the same. This particular shirt is a powder color blue. Can't really see it on my phone. It doesn't show up correctly, but it does show up correctly on my other platform. This is a powder color blue, okay? 100% polyester shirt. Now I'm going to be doing the Christian transfers. I'm going to be using the Christian transfers. The Christian transfers, once again, it's an anytime sale. This is anytime. This is a bigger shirt. This size shirt is a 3X. Once again, it helps if you cut your transfers straight. It will help. You can get these transfers right now. These sublimation transfers, you can get them right now on our TikTok shop. You're going to get 12 11-inch sublimation transfers for $12. 12 11-inch sublimation transfers for $12. If you want to get the pocket size, you can get the pocket size. You're going to get 12 3 by 5, 3.5, 12 3.5 inches for $6. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. If you're just jumping on, I am actually sublimating solid color, single color sublimation transfers on a colored shirt, 100% polyester. Tea time, Grand Rising. Do it all I made it, Grand Rising. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate it. What about the hoodies? The temperature, 385 for 55 seconds. I'm not just doing tutorials, Greg. I'm selling. So if you're looking for a tutorial, you can find one on our YouTube, or you can scroll back through our TikTok videos where I've done some already. These tutorials of this information that I'm sharing is to show you how to this is to show you how our transfers work, okay? This is a selling point, guys. This is not a training exercise. This is a selling point to show you guys how you work. So I'm not just doing random videos on how to sublimate items. I'm showing you how our specific transfers work. how our specific transfers work. This particular idea is to show you that you can use a black sublimation transfer on a 100% polyester shirt, colored, right? Grand Rising Cardinal, thanks for jumping on. So now, this is a powder blue, or some people call it Carolina blue. This is our Christian sublimation transfers. For people who say, well, you know what? I don't like white. It's more of not your customer saying that they don't like white. I think it's more of the business owner saying that they don't think their customers like white. That's just my opinion. Sublimation. It's so limited. I can't do this and I can't do that. Well, if your concern is that you cannot put a full color transfer on a shirt, then my question to you is, why are you still buying single color transfer screen print transfers? Think about it. It's the same. It's a single color transfer. Grand Rising, Tanya. It's a single color transfer. The only difference is that this black transfer. Now, here's the thing. This black transfer, if this was screen print, it couldn't. If it was black, it can't go on a black shirt. Are y'all with me? So I'm not knocking screen print before somebody goes back and runs and tells somebody that's selling screen print, oh, Eric was on the blank spot talking negative about. No, what I'm saying is, you as a business owner, you got to stop saying, hey, my customers don't like this, or sublimation doesn't work with that. Sublimation can work. You're buying single color transfers in other formats. This is a single color transfer. I'm just trying to show you how to use this to the best of your ability. Leverage what you have. Leverage what you have, guys. Missing out on money because somebody told you, they told you that it didn't work. I'm showing you how to make this thing work. I'm here today to show you how this will work on a 100% colored t-shirt. 100% polyester colored t-shirt. This will work. It's working. Let's go. How many business owners do we have out there? Type a number 4 in the comments if you are a business owner. You do sublimation. You're a business owner. Type a number 4. What else would you use, Divine? If you wouldn't use 100% polyester shirt, colored shirt, what would you use instead? Before I answer that question, what would you use instead? You're just starting? Okay. Check out the TikTok shop. Click on the orange shopping cart if you want to know what I sell. Yes, we do. Click on the orange shopping cart. I'm featuring this right now, but we do sell that. Why would you want to use a blend, Divine? I'm trying to understand so we can have this conversation. Why would you want to use a blend? Okay, 65% poly. So why would you want to use that? Why would you want to use that? Okay, so this is what I want you to do. If you've been using poly blend, if you've been using poly blend to do sublimation using white shirts, this will work with the poly blend. However, what I want you to do is this. I want you to do 2 experiments for your business. If you're a business owner, if you're hustling, cool. But if you're a business owner, I want you to do this experiment. Thank you, Valerie. I want you to get 100% polyester shirt. Doesn't matter what color. And I want you to get your poly blend shirt. I want you to use the same 2 transfers. And I want you to sublimate them. And I want you to look at the difference. I want you to look at the difference. Okay? And that's going to answer your real question. The real question is going to be the quality. If I use 100% polyester, it's going to pop just like this. It's going to be clear and it's going to pop. But if I use a poly blend, because it's less expensive, I'm going to get a less expensive result. Not saying, I won't tell you that a poly blend won't work. And of course, the higher the polyester count, the better. Absolutely. The higher the polyester count, the better. The better the result's going to be. However, if I use a cotton poly blend, remember, sublimation has to bind with the synthetic fibers, polyester synthetic. It's not going to bind with the cotton. The sublimation ink is going to reject the cotton. It's going to spit it out. It's not going to like it. That's why you're not getting the vibrant colors. I promise you, you're not getting the best look that you can if you were to use a higher polyester count. There's nothing wrong with using a cotton poly blend, but the higher you get to 100%, the better your stuff is going to look. And then, watch this, the better product that you could produce for your customer. Christy's Tees, how you doing? Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. The last one, I was going to do another one. Well, you know what? I got time to do this one. So this is a neon or safety green, okay? And listen, Divine, I'm not trying to beat you up. I just want you to think about that as we do business, okay? As we do business, we should want to give our customers the best product we can give them. Of course, we don't want to go out of business, but we want to give them the best product that we can give them, okay? So in doing so, what that means is we want to make sure we've tried different things. So you've always tried poly blends. Try 100% polyester, see what that does for you, okay? Now, this is a Gildan shirt. This is 100% polyester. I think they call it safety green. Safety green. And we're still featuring our Christian sublimation tumbler transfers. Once again, you're going to get 12, y'all. You're going to get 12 11-inch sublimation transfers for just $12. Also, if you want, you can see that there's an option to get the pocket size as well. You can get 12 pocket size. They're going to be 3.5 inches for $6. Greg, no. Go. You got to check. So check my TikTok page, okay? Check my TikTok page. I've done tumblers. Today I won't be doing it. Tomorrow I won't be doing it. That's not on my schedule, okay? I'm not doing tutorials so you guys can learn how to do shirts. So I wouldn't be doing tutorials so you can learn how to do tumblers. I would only be doing tutorials to show you how our transfers work. I hope that makes sense, because I don't want it to be like, yeah. Pre-pressing the shirt. If it's not for a tutorial, then I don't know why. I don't know why I would be doing it. I've done it already. I'm not having the conversation. I need my Stanley Cup done. I'm sure there's got some platforms out there that likes to do stuff for free. Guys, this is my TikTok shop. We're featuring our sublimation transfers. These are apparel transfers. I'm gonna do my best to stay on topic. God help me every time somebody comes on here and they just adamant about doing what they want to do. But you can learn on your own. YouTube, right? YouTube. Anyway, this is gonna be a safety green shirt. Safety green shirt. Some days, man, I think it's just easier to go back and get a job. All right, guys, you're just jumping on. If you're just jumping on, we're talking about using black transfers, sublimation transfers for a 100% polyester shirt. We make prints for anything that you actually order. So we do custom work as well. If you want to actually create something and get it printed, you can go to the description. Our information is up here. You go to the description and you can actually order your custom items. Still focusing on the Christian transfers. You got to have a lot of patience on this joint, man. I'm telling you. Got to have some patience on here, man. So let's go. Remember, if you don't know how to measure, you got to learn how to measure, guys. You have to. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Don't know how to measure, guys? There's lots of videos, lots of tutorials, lots of tools out there to help you to learn how to measure. Anybody who orders today before 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it will be shipped today. Anybody who orders today before 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it will ship out today. And I'm just going through a couple of different colors, guys. You may run into a company that wants to use a company that wants to use these safety colors. And it may be more cost effective for you to do sublimation than it would be to do screen print. I don't know. It's going to last longer. Definitely is. Now, if they're looking for full color transfers, of course I wouldn't do this. But it may be something quick. You may have a printer at home. I'm gonna shift a little bit. You may have your own printer. So you can take that as a free nugget. You may have your own printer at home and you may decide to do this. It's an option. You may not have the time to do screen print. You may not have the time to do the turnaround. You may have an issue with screen print or DTF, and you need to have it right then and there. Different reasons why you would use this. But the biggest thing is there are a lot of people who are telling you that you cannot do certain things in sublimation. I just proved them wrong. So we have lots of different transfers. We have Mardi Gras for the upcoming observances. We have Mardi Gras. We have St. Patrick's Day. We have Black History, Valentine's Day. We have grandma gang sheets, mom gang sheets. We have nurses, teachers, coffee, Christian, faith. And all the gang sheets that I named are for sublimation, and they are 11-inch transfers. 11-inch transfers, and they're $12 for $12. If you guys are interested in purchasing sublimation transfers, we're selling them wholesale right now. These are wholesale prices. If you're doing something other than sublimation, this may not be the channel for you. But we do have sublimation transfers. We do have sublimation blanks and supplies. We do have tumbler wraps. If you're interested in tumbler wraps, we have teachers, Christian. We have Black History. We have Valentine's Day wraps. Check us out. Click on the orange shopping cart. If I'm not showing something that you actually want to see right now, click on the orange shopping cart. Right now, what we're doing is we're showing you how you can use our single color transfers, single color sublimation transfers on a 100% colored polyester shirt. Now, why did I choose 100% polyester? Because that's going to give you the best look. It's going to be vibrant. It's going to give you the best look. If I use a cotton poly blend, it's going to be faded. It's possible, y'all. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can use the rest of our transfers and how vibrant they come out on, once again, 100% polyester shirts. Now, this is a kind of a sports type shirt, moisture wicking. Thank you, appreciate it. This is more of a moisture wicking type shirt, but it is 100% polyester, and they make these shirts in colors as well. A lot of people like to wear these shirts because they're cooler. I'm not really a fan of these, but they are 100% polyester, okay? Now, this is a thinner shirt. And because this shirt is thin, you're going to see me do something a little different with this shirt, okay? I'm going to do something a little different with this shirt. I'm going to still put the pocket logo on, but I'm going to slide some butcher paper in here because this is a thinner shirt, and it will go through. When you get the thinner fabrics, you got to be concerned about that, okay? How many of you guys have messed up a shirt because the shirt was too thin and the transfer blew through the back? Has that happened to you before? You had a thin shirt, and because you didn't know, it blew through the back. Well, that happens, and we don't know what we don't know. So I'm just going to take this paper, just so you guys, just so you can kind of understand why I'm doing it. This is a thin shirt. I'm not going to wear it, but you know, even as we practice, we want to do things in real time so we can remember how to do it. Want to get used to doing it the right way. Now, this is a full color transfer. I'm going to share the one that I'm doing right now. This is our Black History Transfers. It's a full color transfer. Once again, you're going to get 12 11-inch sublimation transfers for $12. You also get an opportunity to get the pocket size. You're going to get 12 3.5-inch pocket size for $6. So, oh my God, the stuff I messed up, we ain't going there. Yeah, man. I mean, when you don't know, especially when you're new and you're trying to learn everything on your own, thinking that, hey, you know, how many times have we said, well, I'm just going to figure it out on my own. I'm going to save some money. I'm going to figure it out on my own. And then what happened? You end up spending more money trying to learn it on your own. That's another time, another conversation for a whole nother time. So I'm just about done, guys. If you're just jumping on, I've done a couple of shirts. I've done 3 shirts on colored 100% polyester. I've done 3 shirts on colored 100% polyester, showing you a black transfer and how it looks on that shirt. That's what I've done. Okay. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Okay. This is our Black history. Once again, I'm going to flip this shirt over. I'm going to flip this shirt over and I'm going to put that design on the back. Saying, what's my fascination with putting it on the back? You'd be surprised how many people would find value in shirts with pocket designs or chest designs with the full back. These are, once again, 11-inch sublimation transfers. This is something that you can offer if you're looking to put something in your portfolio. You can offer this design or this style to your customers. If you were to pay for the pocket logos, if you were to pay for these pocket logos and charge your customers the same amount of money, you now giving your customer a little bit more value. Give them a little more value, man. Or you can charge them more. Your choice. Quick recap. This is what I did. This is a 100% polyester shirt. This is a gold shirt. 100% polyester shirt. You can use 100% polyester with the solid or single color transfer for sublimation. Here's the safety green. Grand Rising, I'm better than amazing. How are you? Safety green. And then here is the Carolina blue or the powder blue. And last but not least, full color. 100% polyester t-shirt with the design on the back. You got your pocket. You got your pocket or chest with your design on the back. So I hope y'all got some value out of that. I hope to see you guys in our in our store, in our TikTok shop, checking us out, checking out the other transfers. We got lots of different transfers out here. sublimation transfers for apparel, sublimation transfers for tumblers, mugs. We also have sublimation blanks and supplies. On the job, be blessed. You be blessed as well. Thank you. I appreciate it. I received some transfers from you, but I received 2 different directions on how to. So the instructions. What directions did you receive? Because it should have been this. And if you did, I apologize. These are the pressing instructions that you should have received. If you got 2 different instructions, make sure you check these out, okay? But they're just recommendations. If you're new to sublimation, it can be a little bit confusing. If you're new to sublimation, it can be a little bit confusing. But these are just kind of guidelines to kind of assist you. So this is the one that you're going to need. Can you take a screenshot? Did you receive the transfers for the apparel, Miss Honey? Because we may have made a mistake and put the washing instructions in there. So just so you know, it says 385 degrees for 60 seconds. Okay? That's what this says. 385 for 60 seconds. And if you have any issues or you have any concerns, you feel free to email us or you can call us, okay? Once again, I apologize for the mix-up. So, guys, I have a call to get to. I appreciate you guys for jumping on. So that wasn't from us. That's DTF. That's a DTF. Yeah, that was a DTF. So we may have given you the wrong transfer, the wrong one. I apologize. But this is for sublimation. Once again, you're going to look for 385 degrees. 385 degrees. 385 degrees at 60 seconds. Okay? That's great, KB. Probably shipped it out yesterday. So, like I always say, guys, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel and check us out. Subscribe. You can see other tutorials on there. For the gentleman that was looking for sublimation tips on, I guess, tumblers, you can get all those things on there, or you can find another YouTube channel that's going to provide that for you. My name is Eric. I'll see you guys at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.